Axl Rose is still living like a rock star in 2025, and for millions of fans around the world, it's nothing short of unbelievable. After decades marked by turmoil, legendary performances, public disappearances, and some of the most dramatic moments in rock history, Axl has reached a point where most musicians would quietly retire. Instead, he continues to shock the world by living life with the same wild intensity and artistic passion that turned Guns N' Roses into one of the greatest bands of all time. At 63, Axl remains an unpredictable, fascinating force, one who refuses to let age, critics, or his own complicated past slow him down. Behind the scenes, the way Axl lives today is a mix of discipline, secrecy, and pure rock and roll spirit. Those close to him say he maintains a surprisingly quiet home life. He spends long periods away from the public eye, keeping a small, trusted circle and prioritizing privacy above all else. Axl has always been elusive, but in 2025, he is even more selective about who gets access to him. Yet this solitude isn't a sign of retreat. It's part of how he stays focused, energized, and creative. He follows a structured routine that includes vocal training, physical recovery, and long hours in the studio exploring new musical ideas. Fans may never hear half of what he records, but for Axl, making music is a lifeline he refuses to let go of. Still, the rock star life hasn't faded. When it's time to perform, Axl transforms instantly. Despite being in his 60s, he continues to deliver marathon concerts lasting up to 3 hours, something even young performers struggle to maintain. His energy on stage remains electric, his voice powerful, and his presence unlike anyone else in rock music. He still commands the crowd with the confidence and unpredictability that defined him decades ago. And while his approach to performing has become more disciplined, the intensity is still there, raw, emotional, and unmistakably Axl. Fans are often shocked to learn that Axl travels like no other musician his age. Private flights, last-minute schedule changes, and an entourage ready for anything keep his movements as mysterious as ever. He avoids large public appearances, preferring to show up only when it truly matters, often surprising audiences with unexpected performances, rare interviews, or backstage moments that quickly go viral. His refusal to follow predictable routines is part of what keeps him so fascinating. Even now, no one can ever quite guess what he'll do next. In 2025, one of the biggest changes in Axl's life is his renewed focus on health. After decades of pushing his body to the extreme, he now maintains a strict wellness routine. He's far more conscious of diet, sleep, and physical therapy, especially when preparing for tours. Friends say he approaches his health with the same fiery determination he once applied to Guns N' Roses' biggest projects. It's not about slowing down, it's about making sure he can keep going. Despite his notoriously stormy past with bandmates, Axl has also embraced more peace and collaboration in recent years. His partnership with Slash, once thought impossible to repair, continues to thrive. They may not share the wild, chaotic brotherhood of their youth, but they've built a mutual respect rooted in experience, survival, and a shared love for the music that changed rock history. This unity has allowed Guns N' Roses to continue performing for sold-out crowds, proving that the band's magic is stronger than any feud. Axl Rose's life in 2025 is a powerful reminder of what it means to live like a true rock star, not reckless, not destructive, but fiercely passionate, deeply committed, and unapologetically authentic. He has learned from his past without letting it define him. He lives on his own terms, guards his privacy, and shows up when the world least expects it. Above all, he remains a symbol of longevity, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of rock and roll. And as long as Axl keeps moving, creating, and performing, one thing is clear: the legend isn't fading. It's still growing,